Well, hello. I want to talk to you about 3 common myths, okay? A lot of times people want to go solar, and these objections, these myths pop in their head, and I want to dispel them a few times. Now, the first one that I want to cover is about whether solar is free or expensive. I see a lot of videos, a lot of ads popping up about they're saying, you know, solar is free. You can go solar at no cost to you. And I also hear other people saying like, oh, I want to go solar. I know it's going to save money, but it's expensive. And so to address that, let's start with the marketing, right? A lot of these ads that I see out there talking about solar being free, the reason that they say that is actually because, you know, of course it's not free. I mean, you see we have this office, we're right here in the heart of San Antonio. We've got all this equipment here that we would install on your home. None of that's going to be free, but it is going to be $0 down, right? It is going to be $0 down, and the first payment wouldn't be due until 60 days later, 60 days after this is all installed on your house, which means that your electric bill will drop down and you would switch it over for a solar bill. And potentially that could be less than what you're currently paying. And so when they say it's free, really what they mean is that by switching over from renting electricity, right, paying your electric bill every month is kind of like rent, over towards ownership, right? Paying your solar bill every month is more like a mortgage, right? It's more like it's equity, it's value in your home. You're increasing the value of your home. And so the other question that leads me to is a lot of people say, well, if it does increase the value of your home, is that actually going to increase my property taxes? That's a very good concern. I mean, you're saving all this money on solar, but then you got to pay more just because it raises the value of your home? That would kind of be a bit of a wash, right? Well, the good news is that's not true. That's not the case at all. Categorically, the property taxes do not go up, even though the value of your home does, because the government wants you to go solar. Your utility company wants you to go solar. Dave, walking right here behind me, he wants you to go solar too. And so when you decide to go solar, the government's going to give you 26%. If you go solar now, right, that does reduce, but 26% of the cost of the entire project back in the form of what's called a non-refundable tax credit. Now, I can get into the specifics of that, and you can talk to a tax advisor to figure that out, but for most people, that's anywhere between maybe $7,000 to upwards of $16,000, $18,000 that the government wants to pay you to go solar. And so that can make a big difference in how much cheaper it really is for you and how much money you can ultimately save. So hopefully that's dispelled a couple of myths and some common kind of confusion that I see about solar. What I want you to do right now is I invite you to take the next step. Around this video is going to be some things that you can do, and you can see exactly what those are. I want you to click on those, book an appointment with us. We'll take a look at the top of your roof, figure out how many of those panels you need to actually replace your bill, or how we can best serve your family and save you guys money. So click on that right now and go solar today.